Doing a video, skip down. Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. I'm doing a special rendition on Facebook Live, and I'll share this to my other posts for Cooking with Chris. Many of you know me. I love grilling. It helps with my PTSD from Iraq and everything. I love steak. I don't know who doesn't. Any red-blooded American love steak. In honor of Daughter's Day, which I didn't know was yesterday. I made it up to my daughter today. We had Daddy-Daughter Day. Went for some ice cream, hung out a little bit, did some shopping. Now I'm doing some steaks for my daughter and for my wife for when she gets home. So I'm going to show you how I cook my steaks. Just one of the ways that I'm known for some good old-fashioned steak. I'm going to show you the prep, and then I'm going to put them on the grill. So, hey Patty, how's it going? Share this with all your friends that you can. I'm going to start doing some of these videos off and on to give some of my cooking tips and my grill tips. So some of you know I was in the Army in Iraq. A lot of the times, in our very few times that we had downtime, we cooked the hell out of some barbecue. We did steaks, ribs. Every payday we'd go to the commissary, and my squad would buy up the whole freezer, and we'd do like 3 days worth of gorging on barbecue. I want to show you how I do some steak. I got some ribeye and some center cut Angus. So sit back, enjoy. I'm going to cook it. I'll try to answer any questions if you guys have them. So let me show you the steaks real quick. Those are the center cut Anguses, and there's 2 ribeyes right there. So I'm going to show you how I do them. So it looks pretty good so far. What I'm going to do is, every steak that I put on the grill, extra virgin olive oil, a light rubbing on it. Got some sea salt in here, even though it's in the regular shaker. I got some sea salt. Black pepper. Most of the time I use Montreal steak seasoning. I love garlic and minced onion. I usually put that, I'll usually do a dry rub, and when I know that I'm going to cook in advance, I'll go ahead and put that stuff on the steaks within a day before I cook, so it marinates overnight, and I do both sides. I do a light dusting, and what I do is I put my mixture together: the salt, black pepper, minced garlic, minced onion. Sometimes I use the fresh minced onion. Other times I just use the pre-made stuff. But either way, it still works. Hi Patty, hi Kimberly. Thanks for joining us. You can pretty much whatever you flavor the most. Sometimes I think I might put a little bit. I have some lemon. I might squeeze a little lemon on here just to kick things up a little bit. You want that, baby? There's my beautiful little angel right there, Catherine. Say hi, Katie. Say hi. Welcome to Cooking with Chris.
Welcome to Cooking with Chris. Also known as my dad.
It's my baby girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to set the camera up here. All right. So I'm gonna get everything ready. I already rinsed the steaks off. Hands are clean.
Daddy, you should do the steps.
I did. So. You guys, I cut them open. I already washed them off. I'm just going to have them pre-sorted out so I can get the olive oil on here. And these are some decent-sized steaks with the little center-cut Anguses. And these are the ribeyes. So it's pretty good. Now, one thing that I know some people do, they do, especially on the ribeyes or like the bigger steaks, like your T-bones, or some people that do the tomahawk ribeyes. I'm still waiting to get one. Thank you, Kimberly. She is a dar. That's my pride and joy, my baby girl. I feel sorry for whatever boy starts coming around the house for her around date time.
You better not kill him.
Can't say that on Facebook, baby, but I can't promise something may or may not happen. All right, so like I said, with the bigger steaks, some people what they do is they rub the outer edges with black pepper. Some people use the black peppercorn. I'm not going to do that today. I want to, but I just don't have enough time. It's already late as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start lightly seasoning. Actually, no, sorry, before that, put that back. I forgot my big thing. Extra virgin olive oil.
For extra flavor.
A light drizzle on all of them on the first side. Get yourself a basting brush. And just start just basting it on there pretty evenly. You can use regular olive oil. I just like the extra virgin olive oil. I grew up on that. You know, I also love Italian cooking, so I love how that works when I make my own fresh garlic bread. Yeah, those are some big steaks, Kimberly. Ribeyes are always big. Me being from Philly, I used to work, you know, one of the places that they get the cheesesteaks from. They get it fresh every day. Gino's, one of the iconic ones in Philly, they would every morning they would get a delivery, and what it is, they get the big chunks of the ribeye, and they just, you know, razor paper thin, get them, you know, get them seasoned, get them prepped, and then they go on the grill almost immediately after they're prepped.
Master of the household has it in command of the Queen to invite Mr. Queen's team on and his theatrical troupe to a reception at Buckingham Palace.
The Queen Victoria, is this real?
It's very vital, especially on the bigger steaks, the ribeye. Make sure that you actually get it on the edges too, so that way it leaves a nice even cook. One of the things that I usually do when I cook with steaks, and even some bigger cuts of pork chops, I gouge the meat with a knife. I'm not going to do that today. Actually, you know, no, I won't. But I usually just gouge it with a knife pretty evenly on both sides. That way it causes some more pores, so when it cooks, the flavor and the juices get really trapped in the steaks. I've done it before where I've actually had fresh garlic. I crushed the cloves, and inside those little gouges I put pieces of the cloves in there. So as it cooks, it also roasts inside of it for a very good flavor. For those of you who really like garlic, I love garlic because it promotes heart health. Many of you don't know, I had gastric bypass 2 years ago. I had type 2 diabetes really bad, and heart health was a big thing. And I've always loved garlic, but I started eating a lot more. Like I started, before I had my surgery, I dropped about 40 pounds almost just cooking out of the diabetics cookbook. Now, I know red meat's not always the best thing for you, but in moderation is the key for everything. And I know I'm guilty of that right now because of COVID and everything. I haven't been able to eat as healthy as I wanted to. I put on actually about 10 pounds since my surgery, which is sad. So I got to get back in shape, but I'm starting to eat a little bit healthier. So I just flipped the steak. I'm flipping the steaks right now so I can get the other side of them evenly coated with olive oil. Yeah, the olive oil, what it does, Kimberly, the olive oil, and I've learned this through trial and error. If you've ever just taken a grill straight to the hot grill, it starts sticking and it burns faster. When you do the olive oil, and I've learned this because part of my, I was very adamantly against therapy when I got back from Iraq for a while. And it wasn't until my wife noticed that there was a big issue and left me with the ultimatum, get help or, you know, she's leaving. So I just, before, you know, I try to do things my own way. I still go out shooting. I'm also a firearms instructor now. That's very therapeutic for me, and I also help some veterans. You know, I haven't done it since I had my car accident. I lost my truck, but I'm trying to get my truck back and get everything together so I can go back off-roading and, you know, the whole, you know, shebang. But the olive oil, what it does, it helps, not only does it help as a barrier so the meat doesn't stick to the grill, but again, like I said, it gives you a little bit of flavor, but it also gives you some of that good fatty, or that good fat, if you will. Yeah, like fish oil, olive oil. And it has, I mean, for me, it has a good taste to it. I'm used to it. I have my sister-in-law and her mother, you know, hi Danette, hi Fluffy. You know, they always cook with Italian food. It's always olive oils in it. And it's got a good taste. That's why I do it. Plus, it also, when you put it on ahead of time, when you put your ingredients on there, like your flavors, especially the Montreal or whatever, you know, some people put paprika, meat tenderized, whatever. It helps it stick to the meat for a better flavor, so you're not losing a lot of the flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the sea salt on, just Not crazy, because salt is the enemy. It is not the healthiest, but it is for a good, a little bit of a flavor. And again, everything in moderation. Hi, Nancy.
You will sing in the grandest theater with the finest orchestra in the greatest city on earth. Jane.
Well, thank you, Kimberly. It's definitely been a trip. I did 5 years. I wanted to do a full 20, but I ended up getting injured in Iraq, hurt my back. And despite my best efforts, being Army infantry all 5 years, I was a team leader. I've learned to soldier on through a lot of injury. And it just got to the point that I just couldn't do it anymore. And Uncle Sam said, thank you for your service. And, don't call us, we'll call you, basically. Now, with the seasoning it's also important not to go crazy on it, guys. Because, you don't want to have an overpowering flavor. You can if that's what you like, but... I know how my wife and my daughter, they're kind of picky eaters. They like the flavor just enough. Me, I love the flavor. That's why I always go crazy with garlic. If you ever see some of my other cooking, and you guys can ask Anthony. I cook a lot with garlic and a lot with pepper. Okay, baby. So this is what it's going to look like on the first side right now. The seasoning is not too bad, not too bad. What's going on, Ryan? I'm cooking the steaks right now, man. Getting ready to be on there. Jeremy, what's up, brother? Cooking some steaks. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and flip them.
And then do the same thing again.
Yeah, that's right, baby. We're going to do the same thing. You want to help Daddy? You want to put some of the stuff on?
No.
Well, we already got the olive oil on there. We just need to sprinkle. You want to do the black pepper?
I'm fine.
You don't want to? You shy? You camera shy?
I'm always people shy, camera shy.
All right.
Excuse me.
My daughter, my little chef in training, says to me today, Daddy, I invited Abuelita and Tata over. I want to cook spaghetti and meatballs. Can you help me? So tomorrow she's going to be the chef for my in-laws
I'm drinking
for dinner.
coffee.
Don't tell your mother. So again, we're going to go ahead and put some sea salt on the backside. Remember, just enough to cover. Can you get me the lemon, baby? In the fridge. Should have some lemons in there. Get some black pepper. Yes. Okay, and now we got the Montreal seasoning.
You want it now? Can I get?
Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna eat good tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna eat good tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the lemon.
Give it.
What I do to help it out, because sometimes you don't always get this. Has been sitting in the fridge for a day or two, so it's kind of hard. So just getting a little gouges in it to get some of the juices already going, and I'm cutting it around. If you can see around the inside rim, I'm gonna cut around that just so it help when I squeeze it. It makes it come out a little more juice, less seed. That's a little trick I learned from Rachel Ray and Emerald. And then we squeeze the lemon on there. And again, it's not. You can do it on one side. You can do it on both sides. It depends on how much of a citrus flavor that you want. And so, if you don't like the actual fresh lemon juice, I've known people to put a little bit of lemon zest in there. And if you want to do a little bit of both, all you need is like a cheese grater. Just start grating the skin to get some. So there's not that many people on here, but I thank you guys for. I know it's late. Thank you for watching. Just I know it's been a while since I've done a live. Usually it's me out there fighting a good fight, you know, against the unconstitutional mask or sticking up for the unlawful anti-Second Amendment crap going on here in El Paso. Many of you know I used to be a leader with Open Carry Texas, El Paso. I left that. You know, I left. I mean, I'm still with Open Carry Texas, just not the El Paso chapter. Due, you know, some indifferences with the leadership there. But I'm still a Second Amendment advocate. I'm also the local leader of Oath Keepers. So we are watching closely all this crap going on with BLM and Antifa and the Democrats. Assume the socio-Marxist party is what I like to refer to them as. Miss Mary Golden, welcome, welcome. Tuned in a little late. How I showed to see how I prepped the steaks, but hopefully you get to watch the playback, and I'll go ahead and post this all over. And feel free to share, everyone, and you know, let everyone know that I got some good eats coming your way, guys. So put this. One thing I love about cooking with lemon and any citrus is after you're done with it, just the smell it leaves in the house. It's amazing. I love it. I guess it's part of being in the Army and so many cooking or cleaning details. You know, all the cleaning products, you know, spick and span. So this is what our steaks look like, ready for the grill.
Now I'm going to teach you how to make some eggs.
Now that's some tasty steaks. Ribeyes right here. Center cut Angus steaks right here. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go get some tongs. Then I'm going to go turn on the grill. Bless you, baby. Hey, baby, where's Daddy's good tongs at? The ones that I think they're outside. So let's go ahead and let's go outside. Can you open the back door, please? Miss Mary Golden, the steaks I'm doing tonight, I did not know that there was I guess a National Daughter's Day, which was yesterday. So I did today to make it up to my daughter. I ended up taking her out for a little bit of Daddy-Daughter Day. We drove around, listened to some of her favorite music, got her ice cream. We went and got we got the steaks, and she wanted to invite her abuelita and tata over, or grandma and grandpa over, tomorrow for dinner, and she asked me to help her make spaghetti and meatballs for tomorrow, and garlic bread and salad. So we went to the store, we picked that up, and I went and grabbed everything. So let me go ahead and get the grill ready. Forgot to put the gas on. Probably would have helped that I turned the grill on earlier, but so the grill is on. I'm going to let that heat up a little bit. I'm going to let it go up to about 200, and then I'll start putting the food on. So, let's see. There's probably one of the other lucky eaters tonight. My other little baby girl, Luna. Say hi, Luna. Luna, say hi. Ah, yep, she says hello. It's our little rescue baby girl right there. She's Rottweiler and I believe Boxer mix.
Yeah, she's a boxer because she has an underbite.
So nothing too fancy tonight. Just gonna do the steaks, and then can you go heat up the mashed potatoes, baby? We'll just get them out. It's my backyard here. I'm out here in like the border of Horizon City in El Paso. Got dinner and a movie tonight. Nice little beer garden set up right there next to my back neighbors. Little dance floor set up over there, my side neighbors. Beautiful night here in El Paso, and our beautiful tree, which I have no idea what it is, but my daughter and wife planted it 3 years ago when we moved in. The grill is ready. Here, you want to hold the... Here, hold the... Hey, what's going on, Mr. Carrillo?
Who's that?
Just read the comments. I know what's in it. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the steaks on.
No, Luna, you can't have some. Not yet. Right, Daddy?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that sizzle already. That's part of the reason why I put the olive oil on there, because it does help it cook a little bit better. Oh, you can already smell. You can already smell that mozzarella seasoning and that lemon juice with it.
It smells more like lemon to me.
Okay.
It smells so good now.
Look at that. It's a nice little action there. Now the top rack, usually if I knew ahead of time that I was going to be cooking, I would ended up putting my wife likes corn, or I'll put potatoes, you know, wrap them in tin foil, already have them seasoned, or yeah, can you go ahead and take that in, put that in the sink, and then bring me out a clean tray, and then well, leave the tongs.
How long for the potatoes?
Put them in for about 2.5 minutes. And then, like I said, the top shelf, you know, have jalapeno poppers. I'm not big on them, but my wife loves them. My in-laws love them. So they'll do some potato pop or some jalapeno poppers, some corn, some potatoes. Or lately, I've never been a fan of asparagus, but I have had some good asparagus. Now, I got to do another time I do it. My Jack Daniel's, my bourbon pepper steak. That is a hit. So while these bad boys are cooking, what are your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, on President Trump's Supreme Court nomination? Is it a winner or what?
The only good one I could find.
That's fine.
And I'll go heat up the
Look at that. That's starting to have a nice little cook on it right there. Already, see, the olive oil really helps. Nice, easy cook on it. Now, when I cook on the grill, I turn it up. Initially, I'll turn the heat up all the way on high and let it sit there and help clean up, burn off anything after I've cleaned the grill previously, burn off all that extra stuff, let it heat up for a minute, and then I'll turn it back down to about a medium heat. That's right, Kathy. Trump 2020, Miss Mary Golden, the winner. Now, I don't know if what you guys have heard. I've heard some mixed things on one of her rulings that she's made, I believe, in the circuit court with the Second Amendment. I haven't read too much into it. I don't know if you folks have heard anything. I kind of already know where Mr. Carrillo stands on the Second Amendment as he ran for sheriff. I already know, he's a big supporter. I've talked to him with Anthony in the past. He's a big Second Amendment guy. It smells awesome. I wish you guys could smell this right now. This is just amazing. Now, I don't know what your thoughts are. If anyone's cooked with rosemary, I have done a steak in the past with rosemary, garlic, and Jack Daniels seasoning. Like, I've used fresh Jack Daniels, and it was supposed to be a full bottle, but somehow it ended up being a half a bottle. I have no idea how that happened. But what I did was I had black pepper, fresh crushed black pepper, a little pinch of sea salt, Jack Daniels, and crushed rosemary with a little bit of minced onion. I marinated it, steaks, put them in the fridge for 48 hours to make sure that, because that's a liquid marinade that I had. And then just before I put them on the grill, the steaks were already, again, they were marinated ahead of time too, with the olive oil. They sat separate for 48 hours with the olive oil. And then the marinade sat in the fridge pre-made. And then once I got ready to put them on the grill, I put the liquid marinade on both sides, and then I made poured the Jack Daniels on it right before they hit the grill, and they cooked very good. The rosemary was very, very good with it. And then I cooked some asparagus with it as well.
How does meat taste like when you mix it with wine?
Meat? Yeah. Well, it depends what kind of wine you use, babe. This is red meat, so you use a red wine.
Like Bloody Mary?
No. Bloody Mary is a totally different animal. You're 11 years old. You shouldn't know anything about Bloody Mary.
I know the...
But again, you're Irish. You're part Irish, so I don't blame you. And just look at that, folks. Look at how beautiful that ribeye is coming out already. Little Angus steaks. Now, you don't want to overcook these. I don't know. What are your guys? What's your favorite cook of a steak? Are you well done, rare, medium rare, medium well? I'm a combination depending on how I'm feeling. I'm medium rare to medium well. A steak like this, the big boy, the ribeye, I think with tonight's flavor, I think I'm gonna go medium well. Just a nice little bark on it. Still a little bit of a little pink on the inside, just nice and chewy, nice and moist. Now, I did try to get Anthony and Oscar over here.
But they couldn't come?
But yeah, I didn't hear from them. That's an interesting mix there, Nancy, the rosemary and butter.
Is it Aunt Nancy?
No. I've done that before when I've done pan searing. I'm not a big fan of it just because of the time. I rather stick to one. If I do grill, I do grill. If I do the oven, I do the oven. Or if I do stovetop. I know with the pan sear, you cook it in you start off on a low heat duration in the oven, just to give kind of roasting or excuse me, broiling, and then you put them on the pan. And I've done it with garlic butter and rosemary, and then as it's cooking on the searing, you drizzle the mix that you put in the pan. I've done it with I'm not a big raw onion fan, or sauteed onion. Yeah, I haven't heard from Anthony or Oscar since when we were out on the border on Thursday. So them steaks are coming in very beautifully. Look at that. Has anyone out there had the infamous cowboy steak, or the tomahawks they're called? I've been always wanting to have one. It's either they're too expensive, they're sold out at the store. There is here in El Paso a big place called Cattleman's out there in Fabens, out in the middle of nowhere basically. But it's, from what I hear, it's well worth the trip. I've been in El Paso for 15 years since the Army brought me down here in 2005, and I've still yet to be there. All right, so you can see that they're almost done. Good thing. So they're cooking pretty good on the inside there. going on, Rudy? Welcome to the show. Joined a little late, but you can watch the replay once it's posted. Cooking some of my infamous steaks here. I got some good old ribeye and some center cut Angus. So what do you folks want to talk about tonight? Miss Marigold, when you come to El Paso, I'll cook you up a dish. You name it. If I got the ingredients, I'll cook it on spot, or we can go out and go get it. Yes, baby. We'll do it tomorrow, okay? We'll do a special. Apparently, we'll do a special. We'll be doing a special cooking with Chris and my co-chef, my beautiful daughter, Catherine, tomorrow. She's been lately expressing an interest in wanting to learn how to cook, and she invited my grandparents, her Tata and Abuelita, over, and she said, Daddy, would you help me cook spaghetti and meatballs tomorrow? I want to cook it, but you just help me if I need it. I said, sure thing, baby. So today we went out, we got ourselves some French bread. We're going to make some fresh garlic bread. So we got 2 loaves of French bread, some fresh shaved Parmesan cheese, olive oil, some butter. We're gonna make a nice little garlic bread. We got this. I usually make my own meatballs, but you know, we just bought them, and then we're using actually veggie noodles to stay healthy. And we also gonna make ourselves a nice little salad, a little garden salad. All right. So now that these are almost done, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the heat down very low now to let them finish, almost to allow them to simmer. Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and turn them off. And the heat from the grill and the fire that's left is going to be enough heat to finish them off. Just go ahead and turn the tank off. Miss Mary Goldman says, hi, Catherine. Hello to you, Miss Mary Golden. Hey, Vanessa. Sorry, happy birthday. Today's not my birthday. Oh, you know what? It's probably because of Facebook has my very original account. I had almost over 1,300 friends and followers on there, and all my Army pictures. And since I joined Facebook, they deleted my account because in the purge against Patriots, most of you know that I am the leader of El Paso's chapter of Oath Keepers, and they banned Stuart Rhodes, Skip Tremmel, our state leader of Oath Keepers, and pretty much anyone that's affiliated in the leadership nationally and state and local on Oath Keepers. They ended up being communists and banned our accounts. I also got banned on my secondary account, so the account that I'm on right now is actually from when I coached an at-risk youth football organization, the El Paso Knights Football Club. I ended up paying out of pocket for all the uniforms and equipment for the only year we were around, since it was kind of late in the year, and I didn't think that it was right to charge all the parents, and I tried to get donations for everything. So that's what this is, the birthday for the El Paso Knights. My birthday's January 10th. Huh? Yeah, that's right, baby. You are Daddy's precious surprise, or not surprise, but precious gift when I came back from Iraq. So let's look at them steaks again. Now the grill is off. You can see the grill's off. The gas is off. It's just going off the residual heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the lid a little bit, let it finish cooking through as the grill dies down. It's all right, Vanessa. It's all right. You know, I'll take the birthday cake though if you want. You know, that's fine.
That's funny.
So how's everyone's evening tonight? Beautiful, beautiful late summer night here in El Paso, early fall.
I can't wait for Halloween.
Got the North Star up there. Right there, baby. That little bright, like the brightest star in the sky. The only one right now. Or that may be a satellite again. Big brother. I don't know.
I gotta learn my constellations.
You need a medium rare? All right, come over here to Horizon. I got you. Bring the helicopter.
That'd be actually funny.
You can see, Rudy. You can get a little bird up in here. You can get a little helicopter up in here. Neighbors may not like it, but
Unless it lands on the roof.
it's not a good idea.
Unless.
Spaghetti, yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow.
With veggies, noodles. Which they're really healthy and good for the heart.
There's Luna getting into something. I don't know where she just took that from the tree. She just
That is,
broke off a branch from the tree. You see that?
Daddy,
Luna, say hi.
Daddy, that's the
Say hi.
tree that was inside the house.
Luna. No, I don't want the branch. I don't want the branch. Okay. It's funny, every time Anthony comes over, Luna goes crazy. She's happy, but she's afraid of him and like barks at him, runs away, tries to sniff him without him noticing, and when he sees her, she runs around the other side of the house.
So true. Are they watching the basketball game?
Yes, they are. I don't know why they're supporting the NBA. I don't know.
Is it the Lakers?
I have no idea, baby. So what's everyone's thoughts on the election? Landslide victory for Trump, or even with the cheating of the Democrat socio-Marxist party? Welcome to the party, Miss Ingram.
Hello.
Let's check them steaks now. Yeah, they're... Luna! Yeah, they're about ready to come off now. Look, let's take a look at them.
I think it's the Lakers.
So again, that little one, or these little ones, are going to be
Mine.
the center cut Angus. And this big boy is the ribeye. So you see, ribeye, center cut Angus. Would that or would that not be delicious? What do you think? Landslide? I like to think so. I'm starting to hear that even the Democrats are starting to rethink their choice there. Here's that second ribeye. Let's grab one of these. Katie, hold that for a second.
Give it to Luna to see if she likes it.
Oh, hold on. Praying for a landslide, Nancy? I agree. Here, just focus on here. I'm going to go ahead and try to take a little piece of the Angus cut.
And give it to my puppy Luna.
See, look at that. Nice little color, nice little bark on the outside. Just a little bit of red on the inside. Good junior chef.
I'll give it to Luna.
Yeah, you try it.
Hey, Luna.
Oh, I'll give it to Luna.
Look, she can't resist me. She's a meat lover like me.
You don't want it?
No. I'll wait till it cools down. It's ready?
That was a delicious. Can't wait to try the ribeye. But thank you all for tuning in, watching.
Tomorrow for...
If you want to email me or just private message me if you want the my recipe for the steaks, how I did them. Once I post a video, feel free to like, comment, share. I'm gonna try to do this from time to time. Some of these videos, get back out there and get into my groove cooking. Tomorrow I'll be doing one with my special chef. Not breakfast, because I'm not gonna be up all night for breakfast.
That's why you got me to your alarm.
So appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Rise up to tyranny. Remember, sic semper tyrannis. Okay? We will take back our republic, God willingly. Good friends, good family, good food, good patriots. Have a good night, guys. God bless, and thanks for tuning in. Stay safe.